Hi, I'm Abhishek Shrestha, and today I'm going to talk about very important part of design process, user personas. First, I'll explain what exactly a user persona is, and then we'll talk about why you need them. Then I'll teach you how to create your own user personas in a step-by-step process. Ready? Let us get started. So, what exactly is a user persona? User personas are semi-fictitious representation of your target customers who exhibit similar attitudes, goals, and behaviors in relation to your product. Personas can be created by talking to users and dividing by various demographics and psychographics data to improve your product marketing. The user persona represents everything you learn from research phase: their bio, goals and frustrations, personality traits, and other user characteristics. You will present the user persona as in the example. Personas are especially helpful for gauging the effectiveness of functional UX design through the eyes of user. Now we know what a persona is, let's consider why we need them in the first place. If you want to design a successful product for people, first of all you will need to understand them. Designing for everyone results in an unfocused goal that will dehumanize the profile of future users. User persona clarifies exactly who you are designing for. It makes sure that every feature or function designed is done so with the user in mind. Personas help uncover the different ways people search for, buy, and use products. So in a nutshell, user personas are crucial if you want to design something useful, desirable, and valuable to your audience. Now, with the introduction out of the way, let's get into creating your own user personas. In order to create accurate personas, your personas must be based on research. Research is used to understand the shared behavior and needs among your user. Data can come from different sources, even from pre-existing knowledge in the organization. You can conduct your research by doing various surveys or simply talking to your potential users. You can ask them questions about their personal life. For example, where do you live? What are your hobbies? What type of brands do you like? And so on. This gives you real understanding of their personality and backgrounds. Then you should ask them about their technical background and employment. For example, what is your occupation? What type of device and software you use in your job? How do you spend your typical work day, and so on. Also, you can ask them about their goals. How are they going to achieve their goals, and what frustrates them the most? Now, the next step in creating your user personas is looking for the overlaps in the data. You can create your hypothesis based on the overlap in the data. Then create a general draft on various users based on the hypothesis. Now let us talk about the features of user persona. First, your user persona should have a name. User personas should feel like a real person, so you should give them a real name. We'll use Biswarai in our example. Then you want to select an image. Keep in mind it should be an image of a real person which represents your target users. You will need a quote from the users. Quote from real users can also help to paint the real picture of the target user. An example quote from Biswa is, I want to connect with more people. Next, give your persona a short bio based on the data that you have collected from your research. Everyone loves a good backstory, and a short bio certainly makes your persona more unique. Next, you should write about their personality traits. Is your persona an introvert or likes going out? Are they more of a thinking type or a feeling type? Assigning personality traits help you understand what type of product they want. Next, you should write about the motivation of your persona. The goal is to understand what motivates the user to use your product. It can be beneficial to show it in a more visual way as shown in an example. Next, you outline your persona's goal and frustrations. While the scope of persona's goal and frustrations should directly relate to your business needs, it's worth highlighting goals that your persona may have outside of those your product directly impact. Next up, you can write about the brands the user follow. Knowing about the brands and influence that the user follow can help you learn a lot about them. Here is an example of completed persona. Remember, User persona is the embodiment of your ideal user. So do a lot of research and create a persona that helps you develop a product that your user want, not what you want. Thanks for watching.